Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video and welcome back today to the unit. I seem to be spending a lot of time filming my cars in this unit at the moment, but we're back today, of course, with my Mark 7 Golf R. Recently on the channel you would have seen the, I'm going to say transformation to the front end. I love it. I think it looks really cool, so menacing and so different and unique. But the aim for today's video, as you've seen by the title and thumbnail, is down to the wheels. Now these wheels that are on the car, quickly at the moment to give you a bit of a rundown, these are a set of two forged wheels. These are the ZF1s. And I run a square setup on this car, 18-inch 10J, which is basically the TCR setup. Now these, to give you the full spec, are 18-inch two forged ZF1 wheels, 10J wide, ET36. Now that, to my knowledge, is what the TCR cars run, so it is the TCR spec. And even though we are getting new wheels today, these are not going anywhere, and I do need to explain that. But I think the first port of call is to get this car straight up on the ramp, kind of color match, which is kind of funky. Get these wheels off, pop them into storage, because as I said, I am keeping them, and there is a very valid reason as to why I'm keeping them, and I'm getting a second set of wheels, mainly down to the tires. So we'll get the car up on the ramp, get it up in the air, and get cracking. So as I was saying, I run a square setup on this car. I actually run 265/35/18s on the car. It is a big tire, to be honest, and this car currently runs AO52s all round as well. Great tire, but a very expensive tire, and that is one of the reasons why we have a new set of wheels going on the car today. Of course, have a stud and nut kit on the car as well, which just makes things a lot easier. And I'll let you in on a little secret actually. The other wheels are also by 2Forge as well. A great wheel. Yeah, absolutely no complaints at all. Now in the last video on the channel where I basically made my own custom front bumper on the car, I also did a nice upgrade behind the grille here, and you can actually see that back around here now that I've removed the wheel. We've got ourselves an AirTech auxiliary radiator fitted on the car. Now if you haven't seen that video yet, do go check it out on the channel, where to be honest, we did a lot to the car. I mean, it now looks a lot different from the front end, and there is still some bits that I want to do to the car. Some more grills, some more cooling, that kind of thing. I've got a couple of ideas, but yeah, it looks absolutely wild now. Anyway, I'll whip the other wheels off. I have the new ones sat just down here. Don't want to show you just yet. I'll get them all off, and then I'll show you the new ones before we get them mounted on the car. And there we are. That is all four wheels now off the car. Yeah, let's waste no more time. Let's show you the new wheels going on the car, which is officially going to be the road setup. So here we are then. These are the new wheels. How stunning are these? These are the brand new 2Forge ZF8. Now this is the design which 2Forge have literally just revealed, and these are officially going to be the road wheels for the Golf R. Now, reason why I've gone for a second set of wheels and tyres, because these, the ZF1s with the AO52 semi-slicks, are not going anywhere. The reason I've got a second set, the ZF8s with the Michelin Pilot Sport 5s, is probably because I do a lot of road miles in this car each year. And I also do a fair amount, regrettably, of wet track days. And whilst the AO52s are a great tyre, one of the best that I have personally experienced, they're a very soft tyre and they are a semi-slick. So in the wet and on the road, they're really not, performing to their true potential. So that's why I've decided to still run these, obviously, but to save them. I mean, a set of AO52s are the best part of £1,400 in my size, 265/35/18. And so doing 10,000 road miles each year just seems a little bit of a waste, because I'm going to be using up a certain amount of that limited tread on these. So that's why we have these, the 2Forge ZF8 with Pilot Sport 5 tyres wrapped around them all round. Now these, like my ZF1s, are exactly the same size, so they're a 265 35 18 tyre. And in terms of the specs, again, we have an 18-inch wheel, 10J wide, ET36. So again, like the ZF1s, they are in fact the TCR setup. It also means that they will fit straight on this car, have the same fitment. I can still run the small spaces that I run on the back of the car. So literally, when I change these, it will literally just be a case of taking them off and putting those on for a track day and vice versa. They're finished in gunmetal grey, so that is the exact same colour as my ZF1s. In fact, this is actually quite good timing because the heavens have just opened outside as well. So the perfect time to actually get some more tread on the car and to really savour these for the warmer track days, which is what, to be honest, these tyres are designed for. As the rain outside gets even worse, as I said, perfect timing to be fitting these on the car. Now, these I have actually kind of personalised a little bit, because you will notice that these wheels have this nice little accent down here to kind of accentuate where your valve is. Now these from factory, direct from Two Forge, are in red. Now what I have for this car anyway is a lapis blue touch-up pen. So what I've done a little DIY to actually paint these little accents in lapis blue instead, which I think look quite cool. I might try and do something with the center caps as well. What do you guys think? The brand new road setup for the Mark 7 Golf R. Now, being a square setup, it obviously doesn't matter which wheel goes on which corner. So I think we're gonna crack straight on and get the first one of these fitted on the car. This is gonna look so good. I am so excited. And to be honest, these wheels are hot off the press as well. So if you do want to learn more about the ZF8, which is what we've got here, maybe the ZF1s as well, or the complete other range of Two Forge wheels, and I'll leave all the details down in the description down below. First wheel is on. Look at this. How nice does this look? To be honest, I haven't run Michelin's on this car for a while. I used to run Cup 2s back when I was running 235 35 19s. So it's good to have another set of Michelin's, because I do run them on all the other cars as well. Probably the best road tyre that you can get around. But yeah, that looks so nice. I'm loving this kind of detail around here, kind of accentuating the spokes, and actually quite a thick outer rim as well, with the etched Two Forge Minil DIY-ness down here. Yeah, that looks super nice. Very, very cool. And to be honest, I love the design of the sidewalls on these. But yeah, 3 others to get on. We'll get them on as quick as possible. We'll get the car back on the ground so we can see the finished look. All 4 wheels are now on the car, ready for it to be dropped down. Let's get this back down. I think it's going to need a little bit of time to settle as well. But I think the plan is to take it straight out on the road, see what it drives like. Here we are then, out for a little cruise quickly. Car is so much softer. Obviously, the semi-slicks, they're not designed for kind of bumpy back roads, that kind of thing, which I am surrounded with a lot around here. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, the PS5s is the first time I've ever had PS5s on a car before. I actually wanted to get PS4 S's, but they don't make them for 265 35 18s anymore, I don't think, anyway. Bit of spin. There's still oil on the tyres, no doubt, but grip is going to be, yeah, much better improved, that's for sure. When the tyres are cold, when the grip levels are low, that's when these tyres are really going to come into their own, I suppose you could say. Yeah, I'm impressed. And to be honest, this is the first time I've driven the car since the last video of this car was uploaded as well. So the front end rejig and also the auxiliary cooler was fitted as well. So a bit of a shakedown for the car really, but yeah, it seems to perform well. I think I do need to do a Haldex service though, because it is still a little bit front wheel drive biased, I think. and there's no slip at all. I have a feeling those big bangs on the upshift, I have a feeling they might be flames because they are quite explosive. But yeah, just a quick cruise out in the car, give it a bit of a shakedown, and to be honest, very impressed. As I said, I do a lot of road miles in this car, so it didn't make sense to just be wearing out the semi-slicks just on the road. It's not what they're designed for, it's not what I bought them for, and so it made sense for a car that I'm never going to sell. It made total sense to just get a new set of wheels so that I don't have to keep on swapping the tyres between one set of wheels. But like I said, you can find all the details in the description down below for 2 Forge wheels if you are interested in learning a little bit more about the range. But for me today, that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.